Christ himself.
In whom what?
Being the chief cornerstone.
He the chief cornerstone.
In whom all the building fitly framed together.
Where it goeth unto?
An holy temple.
An apostolic temple.
An holy temple.
A PAW temple.
And holy.
Who y'all gonna believe?
The Bible.
Everything you read about the book is holy. Book holy, the temple holy, heaven holy, God holy, angel. Why won't we just come back to what God called?
Amen. That's right.
That's right.
Don't put more emphasis on everything else other than holy.
Amen.
Yeah, that's all we reading is holy.
Amen.
Come on, son. Ephesians 5. Ephesians 5:28.
Amen.
You give me Isaiah 62:12.
Amen.
I was talking to a below sister. She said her church, she said they apostolic, but they got stuff going on around and they ain't got no business. I'm a believer. It ain't the name that causing the problem. The problem is people want to acknowledge what God told them to do. Everybody want to go be something else other than what God said.
Amen.
Go back and look at how these people derived from these names, and when they started, they don't have the longevity. They're holiness. Holiness was here before God even started the world.
Amen.
Oh, God, he made the world. He intended we should be holy.
Amen.
He never intended we should be apostolic. He intended we should be holy.
Amen.
The apostles were holy.
Amen.
The prophets were holy.
Amen.
Come on, son.
So ought men to love their wives as their own bodies.
Come on, son.
He that loveth his wife,
Love who?
himself. For no man ever yet.
Make it 5:25.
Amen.
Come on, son.
Husband,
Husband.
love your wife.
Oh, they get tight.
Amen.
That's a tight one. Isn't that right? And I know how men go. I had one brother told himself, brother, say so hard he ain't spoke to his wife in 2 weeks. He said, hell, I thought you were going to say so. I said, no, I know how you feel. Sometimes they'll do that. Folks don't understand sometimes with husband and wife, you get on each other's nerves, you don't even say that, you just keep walking past each other. You walk down the wall like this, you don't touch each other. That's why you just blow it on off.
That's right.
Amen.
Amen.
Maybe we don't say it, so we just start back talking. Everybody got different patterns. How they do you get hot? Sometimes you say it and you just keep your mouth closed, so I don't even feel like talking to you.
Amen.
Get some time, but you don't go to hitting on one another, cussing each other, calling each other out of names.
Amen.
Ain't that right? Before you said something wrong, just keep your mouth closed. Isn't that right?
Amen. That's right.
Still got up there. If you go get him some water, don't stir around with your finger and do like with the go and spit in it like color purple. Because then you ain't nothing but a sinner.
Amen.
Amen.
Ain't that right? Don't sit there and go and sipe all the gas out your white car.
Amen.
So I want her to run down the street and run out of gas because you ain't nothing but a sinner.
Amen.
Amen.
I'm telling the truth, you still got to treat one another right.
Amen.
Amen.
You get in the marriage, you're going to disagree sometime and don't speak and you'll be quiet off to yourself, but you still got to know how to treat one another.
Amen.
Amen.
I'm teaching her, he just told her husband do what?
Love your wives,
Only when she do right and don't get on your nerves.
even as
A whole
Christ
lot of us
also.
never love them. That was the case.
Amen.
The woman said the same thing about the man. You're just pig-headed. Isn't that right?
Amen.
You're two separate individuals. By teach folks, you got to learn how to deal with one another. Dwell with them according to knowledge that your prayer be not hindered.
Amen.
And the wife supposed to submit her husband to his husband in everything.
Amen. Amen.
There was no time to run your mouth back and cuss your mouth. Just keep your mouth closed.
Amen.
You don't do what he's supposed to do, God gonna send him to hell.
That's right.
I gotta get mine told, cause if I don't say that, he'll think I'm weak. You go ahead and run your mouth. God singing, God know you weak. He gonna send you to hell because you can't beat God.
That's true.
Amen.
Man, I'm gonna pop it up mouth because she ain't gonna never shut up. You gonna be around God gonna pop you right in the hell.
Amen.
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 A lot of times I could have popped mine, but I restrained. It ain't just because her daddy got a little pistol he told too. Isn't that right? I want about to beat up on my mama, so I'm gonna beat up on my kid, mom. Isn't that right?
That's right.
I remember my dad used to fuck out, I used to get in and I be wet. I said, long as he don't yell. And he was my natural daddy. I knew he'd have killed him, but all I was gonna do was just dive into him like a disease. Isn't that right? I'm telling the truth, isn't that right? My boys out there see me jumping on that moment, they ought to come grab me, hold me down. They know nigga done gone crazy.
Amen. That's true.
Amen.
And please don't hit me in my face. Come on, get up eventually. Isn't that right? I don't keep it real.
Amen.
Come on, son.
Husband,
Love the wife
even as Christ also loved the church.
and gave himself for it.
Amen. That he might sanctify
And do what?
and cleanse it
And cleanse it.
with the washing of water by the word.
That he might do what?
Present it to himself.
A glorious church.
Amen.
Listen what kind of church you got now.
Not having spot
Or what?
or wrinkle.
Or any such thing.
Amen.
How it's going to be?
But that it should be holy.
And it should be PAW.
Holy.
What kind of church you come here to get? Apostolic church? According to what he just said, hey, it's going to be what?
Holy.
And without what?
Blemish.
That tight, ain't it?
Amen.
Isaiah 62 and 12 right quick.
Amen.
This is Isaiah 62 and 12. Let's see what he said he's going to call them. Come listen to the book.
And they shall call them the holy people.
Yep. The apostolic.
The holy
The
people.
PAW.
The holy people.
The EPMD, that was a rap group. You might as well name yourself that. You ain't gonna go up in nothing else.
That's true.
Knick-knack, paddywhack, give a dog a bone.
Amen.
Folks, I ain't fighting nothing. I'm just telling folks, we got to, you know what? There's too many people that trying to disguise themselves as holy people. Now what we got to do, we got to revert back to the word. They've left it. Now the church has run out to try to follow the world.
Amen.
You can't lead a church to go get no world.
That's true.
I'm trying to tell me, Pastor, you ain't no good pastor. He said he leading 99 and go get the one. He said the sheep. He never said left no sheep to go get no goat.
Amen.
If I got a sheep, I'll go get it. I ain't going to get no goat.
Amen.
I tell everybody leave that church. And you run, I love it, appreciate you and everything you do. But you run that church, I guarantee Pastor Smith won't run you down.
Amen.
Ain't that right? I ain't going to do it. You'll be like a pig yourself at a bar mitzvah. Won't nobody touch it. I ain't thinking about it. Ain't nobody got no business leading that church. I preach the truth. I love it. I got to stand in what I live. But you run in that church, you grow and do what you want to do.
Amen.
Somebody come go get me. You know you. He said, my sheep hear my voice. They don't know the voice of a stranger.
Amen.
I know been out in no street. Talking about I done got out here and got no men. You hear a word of be. You supposed to be. You'll stand with the truth.
Amen.
Y'all all right?
Amen.
Come on, listen to the book. This is Isaiah 62 and 12. This is what he say he gonna call them.
And they shall call them the holy people.
Apostolic.
The holy people.
PAW.
The holy people.
Pentecostal.
The redeemed of the Lord. And thou shalt be called, sought out, a city not forsaken.
I ain't got PAW out of there yet, hey y'all?
No, sir.
See, all these things we trying to go and do, 2 Chronicles 7:14, that means you got to really give me 119 to 100, Psalm 111 and 9.
Amen.
Let's see something right quick. That was some key he said here in 2 Chronicles 7:14. Every false prophet know this one and bring y'all the tithes in the storehouse. I think and Jesus wept. Shorty verse in the Bible. Listen to this now. 2 Chronicles 7:14. Listen to the book.
If my people, which are called by my name,
This is what he said. If my people that are called apostolic,
by my name,
PAW,
by my name,
will do what?
shall humble themselves
And start a Pentecostal church assembly worldwide.
and pray
And do what?
and seek my face
And do what from their ways?
and turn from their wicked ways,
Then what you'll do?
I hear from heaven
And do what to their sin?
and will forgive their sin
And what you'll do to the land?
and will heal their
And
land.
you know what these folks do? All of them gonna get together and gonna pray and want to know why God ain't did his part. Did y'all hear what he said? If my people that are called by my name.
Amen.
Y'all want to find out what God's name is right quick? Psalm 111 and 9.
Amen.
Listen to the book.
He sent redemption unto his people.
He sent redemption to his people.
He hath commanded his covenant forever.
He commended his covenant forever.
Holy and reverend is
Apostolic.
holy.
PAW.
Holy.
And what?
Reverend is his name.
Here he said that my people are called by my name will humble themselves and pray. Yeah, Isaiah 62 and 12 says he should call them.
The
The
holy,
holy
people.
people.
But you ain't got to listen to me. That's just my church. That's what I like. And that's how I do things. Now go ahead and be stupid if you want to.
Amen. That's right, Pastor.
Sick of folks sitting around here telling them, like, give me Matthew 21:11. I got to hear this. If I don't do this, I won't be doing right. Whole lot of these churches run out. That's why I got a problem with them. Got stores in the church selling tapes
That's
and
right.
bubble gums and
Amen.
drinks and chips. And you going straight to hell if you stay in there.
Tear it down. Amen.
Sick of folks sitting around justifying why they ain't no church buying something.
Amen.
The pastor just mentally retarded. I know mentally retarded, that's a sickness. But when you mental done retarded, you just willingly ignorant. This is Matthew 21:11. It should say, and multitude said,
This is Jesus
the prophet.
of Nazareth of Galilee.
And what did Jesus do, son?
And Jesus went into the temple of God,
And cast out.
all them that
Hold on, you couldn't have read it right. And he brought in the chicken dinners.
and cast out all them
And he toted the CDs in and brought in the recorders to duplicate them so they could try to raise money and just offset their costs.
and cast
Well,
out.
where they getting it from?
Amen.
Amen.
Let's take our time. We might need to break this down. Let's see who is he talking to and what was going on. He was talking to the folk that were there and what was going on. They were satisfying just like you doing in your doing church.
That's right.
Somebody act like you stupid.
Amen.
Everybody trying to act stupid. Them are, what was going on that time? Who was he talking to? Talking to you.
Amen.
And he cast out.
All them that sold and bought in the temple.
So if I was there, y'all,
Amen.
y'all help me now, and I ain't buy nothing, but I was just selling it. I was the one stayed in the church, didn't I?
Yes, sir.
And cast out all them that sold